Hello everybody and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Nights into Dreams. I am Hunter, the one who's their friend of Polar Bear, and in the last part we did Claris's third stage, which was Soft Museum. And in this part we're going to be starting Twin Seeds. First with Elliot and then with Claris. The reason that is because, well, no reason other than I started with Elliot and then I did Claris, and now I'm going back to Elliot, and then I'm going to play. Okay, so how am I handling this? Well, basically, I'm going to show off both stages, which are almost exactly the fucking same, through both versions of the game, and then I'm going to show off the editing by using my combined and magical editing skills to make it a little bit more coherent. And then I'll give my final thoughts after the credits, which have also been fancily edited to have both the kid vocals and the adult vocals combined. It sounds amateurish, but it's the best I can do without wasting too much time. But I'm kind of proud of it nonetheless. Anyway, we seem to be trapped on this rock, and there's an arrow pointing over there, so logically we should follow the arrow and commit suicide. Suicide is powerful and gives you magical flying abilities? That's not how suicide works. Yeah, so by jumping off the whatever into the void, Elliot gains the ability to fly, much like Knights can. And, yeah. You might have noticed, if you played Journey of Dreams before this, is that, yeah, Journey of Dreams basically takes this sequence note for note, almost the exact same sequence. Like, the exact same. Wise Men basically prevents us from getting to Knights by our normal means. We get stuck on a deserted, floating block of land, and we have to jump off the edge into the nothingness, and then we free Knights. After a sequence in which we fly through the sky like Peter Pan. It's magical, I know. So yeah. And also, the level in, oh crap. What was the level called in Journey of Dreams? Bell something. Oh god, I gotta look that up. It's on the top, it's on the tip of my tongue too, but I just can't remember it. Was it Bell Tower? No, I don't think so. It was... Long story short, yeah, it's basically that level. And, you might have also noticed that, the time you usually get for one gate, yeah, it's carried across all four. So you have to kind of do this level fast, and that's also kind of why most of the video is probably going to be taken up by the credits and my final thoughts, and the cutscenes. Yes, it's one of those deals. It's kind of awkward, I know, but, yeah. Bell Bridge, that's what it's called, okay. Yeah, basically it's that level. Again, and I'm trying to get to that cage, which was trying to get away from me. Yeah, so because of the fact that you only have, I think it was 2 minutes that the usual time is to get through all the gates, you kind of have to be fast and efficient about how you get your blue orbs. These balloons up here will also give you blue orbs, so if you want the quick and easy way to get past this fourth section, then just slam against the top, basically. Just swing around the top. I think there's enough up there to actually get you the proper bonus. The proper amount of blue orbs, I mean. Anyway, with that, we are now able to get to the area where the cage, the prison thing is, and... well, hello, who's that? Why, it's Claris! Let's break through the cage together, with the power of dreaming! And then we free Knights, and then we move on to the final and despicably easy boss, which is the same for both, but I'm throwing it off because graphical differences. Final boss of the game, Wise Man the Wicked, who is so wicked he is the easiest boss in the game, as aforementioned. He takes 4 hits, as to, you know, most traditional bosses which take 3, but, well, not all the bosses in this game have taken 3 hits normally, have they? Only exception to that rule was Riala. I'm pretty sure. Oh, and also Gulpo. Anyway, so yeah, that first section, he basically throws lightning bolts at you, or I guess power blasts. Second section, you go through like these asteroid meteor things, and then you hit him in the face. And now ice rocks, and then you go through those and hit him in the face. And then this last section, which is kind of deceiving. See, what you gotta do is dash through the little gap in the hurricane, where it's not as, you know, hurricane-y. And then there you go, that's Wise Men defeated in less than 2 minutes. How pathetic. Don't worry, this boss was just as easy in the sequel. For the record, I should just let you know that Wise Man has always been easy. Over easy. Egg joke. Anyway, now that we've done Twin Seeds with Elliot, we're now going to do it again with Claris. I could have done that transition better, but frankly, I didn't know how to. And syncing up sound is a bitch. Because I wanted to make sure that it was seamless, and I, you know, didn't have the time. Yes, anyway, Twin Seeds with Claris. Now we're going to show off the stage in HD! And it's not all that different. Yes. I should make note, if I haven't already, which I probably have, knowing me. Maybe not, but, the HD version in this game, as in the brand new Dreams, is based off the PlayStation 2 version, which was a Japan exclusive. As such, there's also been a couple of extra features that are in this game, involving dates. Such as playing the game at certain times. So I'll get to those in the bonus episode for Christmas Nights. If and when I can find a copy of Christmas Nights, and don't have to resort to importing, because the less of that I have to do, the better. Not because of it being a pain in the ass, but because of, you know, well, I don't know, because the cutscenes for Christmas Nights are in this version of the game. So it really doesn't matter if I get the Japanese version of Christmas Nights, but on the other hand, I kind of feel like it would be better if I just got the American version, which is rare as hen's teeth to find. Because, yeah, the Japanese version is everywhere, but the American version, good luck. Just saying, it's a bit of a, it's kind of a jerk to find. Anyway, yeah, in this section, when you hit those swinger thingies, you basically summon a bunch of stars in the sky, and that helps you get a bunch of points for the sections here. And you can spam them as many times as you like, though it's not advised because it does take a while. And, yeah, what you're supposed to do is, hit the bubble, pop that, and then after popping that, go through the thing with the Christmas... And I'm having trouble here trying to get to this, cage. It's being weird, and I don't understand why. See, like, I'm pretty sure... Depth perception. It's confusing, and I don't have much time left, so I better hurry my tuckus. Yeah. This section can be a bit stressful because of the time limit there being only usable for 2 minutes, because that's usually that's how much you'd get for, running through one course, or mirror, as they're called. Yes, it took me 7 parts to tell you what the courses are technically called in-game, but there you go. But yeah. 2 minutes kind of feels a little bit stressful in this game. It's just the thing that it does psychologically to your mind. It's odd, I know, but there you go. What else can I bring up? Well, yeah. PS2 version of Nights has those few date-related bonus features. 1 or 2 of which are in Christmas Nights, but for the sake of simplicity, and for the sake of not having to get, like, 5 different versions of Nights, because, let's face it, this was in a lot of regions, by which I mean 3. North America, Europe, and Japan. I think I'm gonna record the Japanese, the PlayStation 2 date-related bonus features that aren't from Christmas Nights through this version of the game, because from what I've heard, PlayStation 2 import trickery, like, playing import games on an American PlayStation 2 is kind of finicky with swap magic and all that. I just don't get it. Anyway, Wiseman again. Still just as easy. Graphically, not that much has changed, really. I mean, graphics smoothed out. These asteroids are now full 3D models. What is with Wiseman and rocks? Seriously, this man has an obsession with the goddamn things. Like,
do you like my rocks? I hope you do, because that's all I've got to throw at you, really. I got hands. I can do things with my hands. Well, I will in the sequel, but, yeah. Rocks. Are you impressed yet? And, oh god, I'm dead.
Ain't he a pitiful bastard. Anyway, so that's that then. That's the final stage shown off twice, because HD version, which is actually the PlayStation 2 version with slightly higher graphical fidelity. Man, that is a lot of jargon. Anyway, so now I'm going to shut up for a little bit, because we're going to spend some time watching cutscenes and credits. And I mean a lot of time.
You're the one I waited for. I dream of you, girl. Yeah.
Alright, and that was Nights in the Dreams for the Sega Saturn, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. Yes, this was the PC version, which contained an updated version of the PlayStation 2 version, which was only released in Japan anyway. Before I blabber on about technicals, what do I think about this game, the final thoughts thing, which I've left until after the credits because I really did not want to talk over it because I like the song too much that I don't want to ruin it. Yes, that much. As you can probably guess by that, love the music of this game. I also like the Christmas Nights music, though I'm going to talk about that more when I actually get to that, which, for the record, I'm going to date it as latest being December. Specifically Christmas, because, you know, Christmas Nights. That's when I'm gonna upload the bonus video. Hopefully by then I'll actually get the Christmas Nights sampler, the used version. Yeah, so music I like. Graphics, you know, going by the Saturn graphics, yeah, you know what? Pretty, I think they're pretty good for the time. Yeah. I mean, what other games coming around during the Saturn's time? I'm trying to think now. So when it come out? It came out in 1996. So I don't know, like, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that, like, the only other competition I can think of it going up against was the Atari Jaguar, and well, let's face it, no. Because I don't think the Nintendo 64 came out until, like, 1997. I'm pretty sure. No, never mind, it came out in 1996. Yeah. Well, it ain't that bad. In comparison, it's fine. It looks fine. It looks even better with the PlayStation 2/HD version that I looked at, that we showed off. In fact, it kind of makes me hope that they do release a sequel to this game for HD purposes, because yeah, it does look really good. I like it. I like it a lot. It looks pretty. Yes. Controls. Well, this is going by me using the 360 controller, but yeah, it controls fine. I think it controls fine. You know, for what it is. Yeah, I think it controls this fine for the 360. I'm not sure about the Saturn's, like, original the 3D trackball controller thing that came with Nights. That's why it was in that tall box. I'll have to wait until I get a Sega Saturn, get Christmas Nights, and that controller before I say anything about the original game's controls. Because, you know, I kind of didn't have a choice but to do this version. Yeah. So, controls nicely, looks good, music's fine, music's pretty good. Overall, if you can, try and pick it up. I mean, it's a short game, so well, the HD version doesn't go for all that much. I mean, well, for $10, you can get a pretty good replay value out of this, I think. At least for me, anyway. Not sure about you guys, but yeah. If you can, pick it up. This gets my seal of approval. But yeah. With that all that said, though, that incoherent incoherent rambling of unconnected thoughts. What will I be doing next? Well, I have no idea. I'm considering doing Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, but I guess you're gonna have to find out. So until then, see you later, and goodbye.